At the time of me filming this video, we are a few days out from Scent Explorer, but I'm pretty sure you all will not see this video until I'm either on the way back or already back from Scent Explorer. Regardless, I wanted to make sure you all had something while I was away. And naturally, we have a number of fragrances that I'm going to be reaching for not only Scent Explorer this month, but also my birthday month. There's my boss being needy again. Welcome back to my channel. Hey. Hopefully those of you all who celebrate or those of you who just needed the time off got the refreshing you needed during the Thanksgiving holiday. I am just getting over a cold and I haven't really worn much fragrance in the last week or so. Regardless, this month is going to be a good one and I have a number of fragrances that I plan on spending time with this month. But before I share what fragrances I have lined up for the month of December, you already know to make sure that you are subscribed and make sure you hit that notification bell, boo, so you don't miss when I upload another video. After subscribing, turning those post notifications on and setting them to all so you don't miss when I post the next upload or when I post a little deal, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up and hype it up as well because it's free and it goes such a long way to help support the channel and help us to grow. Last but most certainly not least, never ever forget if you are interested in trying or buying any of the fragrances that we discussed today to make sure to shop via any available links, discounted links, or discount codes down below in the description box because it really helps support the channel and you're gonna buy it anyway. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now, if you're interested in knowing the fragrances I have lined up for the month of December, make sure you keep watching. Girl, these retainers. Guess I'll go ahead and start today's fragrance tray lineup with today's scent of the day. This is a newer release sent over to me from the team at Commodity. This is their new release, Iced. At the time of me filming this video, this is not out just yet, but it will be out by the time you all see it. I'm already wearing it today. And I've had it on for a couple of hours already. This is mango, but make it cool weather. Like, it is juicy mango, but it's some effervescent, invigorating, coolingness that makes this not only unique, but makes this potent. This just showed up on my porch yesterday, and after letting it settle overnight, I'm wearing it for the first time as my scent of the day today. I've had it on for a couple of hours, and so far so good, but stand by for my fully formed thoughts on this fragrance in a future video. Regardless, today's scent of the day and first in the lineup for the month of December is Commodity's new Iced release. This next one was gifted to me from a friend who was decluttering from her collection. This is Replicas by the Fireplace. This is not a new fragrance, but one that I want to try to give a fair shot, and I genuinely feel like the only time I'm going to be able to give this a fair shot is times like this when it's freezing cold. This is so smoky, woody, spicy. And everybody always says to wait for the dry down of this fragrance to get, you know, really sweet and better. Oh my God. And I'm really going to try. This also has chestnut in it, which gives Christmas to me. You know, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. But the fireplace in the name of this fragrance is very literal. I don't know if I'm grown enough for this fragrance just yet. This might be a little bit, you know, too literal for me. Might be a little too masculine leaning for me as well. And that's coming from somebody that loves, you know, androgynous unisex scent. I don't know about this one. I'm going to give it a shot this month and see if I can come around to it. Especially since my friend gave it to me. But if not, I'm going to go ahead and pass this along to someone else. Probably a man that can enjoy this. Now, just because this is popular and y'all love it, that don't mean I gotta love it. But since I have it, I do want to spend some time with it. Especially since I've never had a bottle or been able to test this outside of the back of my hand. So, stand by for if this is going to be staying in the collection. Regardless, this month I want to spend time getting to know Replicas by the Fireplace. Also, with me having some impending travel, I want to spend some time with some of the travel sprays that we've talked about in my newer release fragrance videos, and maybe one that I haven't. Let's talk about this one that I haven't just yet. I did pick this up from Scentbird because they have some affordable decants, but that was before I knew about some of the problematic situations going on over there. Regardless, I have if I can get the case open, a decant of Ex Nihilo's, it's not going to focus, Blue Talisman. This is the extract formulation. I've worn this one once already, but I definitely need to spend more time getting to know it. The reason I purchased this is because of the pear note. And that pear is there. It is sweet, but almost like thick, like I don't want to say a syrup or jam, but like a deeper kind of pear. This is spicy. Also pick up a lot of white florals in this. Very elevated, very sophisticated, expensive. And I wouldn't even necessarily say this is feminine leaning to my nose, but again, I have to continue spending time getting to know it. It's like sweet, but not in a particularly like expected girly way. This one, if I'm not mistaken, is still a somewhat newer release for Ex Nihilo, and it's the first fragrance that I've tested out from this house, even though I know that they have a number of other popular scents that I will get my nose on in eventually, but the pear just made me jump out the window for this one. Not only does this have pear, I got the extract formulation of this because it's cooler out. I don't have a lot of commentary on this fragrance just yet because I've only worn it once, but I'm really enjoying what I'm experiencing so far. Definitely a strong like at first sniff. Maybe not necessarily a love, but again, we're still getting to know each other. And during the month of November, when I tested it out, it was like right around the time when I was starting to get sick. So I really want to get to know this when I have full capacity of my sniffer. So stand by for my fully formed thoughts on Blue Talisman, the extract, but we'll be spending time with that during the month of December. Also going to be spending time with my Marc Jacobs Perfect Absolute Flanker. This one was a love at first sniff. We talked about this one already on this channel a billion times, but just to refresh my nose. This is sweet. It is warm while also still being fresh. Like it still has that pretty girl next door Marc Jacobs Perfect DNA, but thicker. Did I say thicker? Adding the caramelized fig just makes it richer, thicker, and gives this some oomph. Okay, this is cutting through cold weather, and because it is a travel spray yet again and can stand up to some cooler weather, I'm likely going to be taking this not just to the office like I have been, but also to Scent Explore. Definitely sound off in the comments if you've added this to your collection. This Marc Jacobs has been doing it and doing it well lately, if you ask me. And I am contemplating going ahead and getting a full-size bottle of this. It's already made a lasting impression, but I definitely want to spend my birthday month and probably Scent Explore as well, spending more time getting to know Marc Jacobs Perfect Absolute. Also want to spend time with this travel from Kilian. This is the new Angel Share on the Rocks flanker. We've also talked about this one in recent videos, but oh my goodness. If you are an Angel Share stan, please let me know your thoughts about this one down below in the comments. This one, as a non-Angel Share stan, this one out of all of the Angel Share that I've experienced is my favorite. It just gives a more wearable approach to smelling sweet, boozy, and grown. You know what I'm saying? Very zingy, zesty, refreshing, cooling, but still liquor. You know what I'm saying? Still woody, still sexy. This is so delightful. I'm enjoying this so much. And I definitely want to spend time with this during the holiday season and probably during Scent Explore as well. But if you have not got your nose on this Angel Share on the Rocks flanker, what are you doing? This is so good. This caught me off guard. I was not expecting to enjoy this one as much as I do. But that's refreshing in today's fragrance climate. If you've got your nose on this one, if you add this to your collection, sound off in the comments. But this one, a 10 out of 10 for me thus far. Again, this is Angel Share on the Rocks from Kilian. Now, naturally, with it being my birthday month, I am going to spend time with, well, one of the birthday fragrances I bought myself. This is a blind buy I just told you all about in some video, which I'll leave linked up in the cards. This is Dries Van Noten's Soie Malakai. I picked this up as my birthday scent and have been obsessed for weeks since I picked it up. There may or may not be another birthday fragrance in transit to my home, but we'll talk about that when in the future when it applies. So this one applies right now. Oh my god, this is fruity. It is rosy and girly. It is sweet and smooth. It's a little nutty, a little, I wouldn't even say chocolate. It's like cocoa powder, like a dusting of cocoa just in the background, just to give it a little like subtle sweet powderiness. This fragrance is inspired by silk and has a silk note, which is probably why it's so smooth and masterfully blended and just effortlessly elegant and beautiful, but still easy to wear. Like, I'm so glad that I spiraled and picked this up. This is already a favorite. This is a love at first sniff. And I've been having a moment with blackcurrant and mango in my collection this year. And this is a top new addition. Definitely one I recommend getting your nose on, especially for cooler weather, but signature scent worthy as far as I'm concerned. I'll be wearing this all year round. Again, another new addition and one that we'll be spending time with during the month of December is Soie Malakai from Dries Van Noten. Another fragrance that we touched on in a haul previously on the channel, but I have not worn because of how strong it is. I was literally waiting for the winter time to pull this one out. This one was sent to me from the brand. This is Angel Stellar from Mugler. I am not the resident angel lover. You know what I'm saying? That's a little too grown for me. And honestly, this one might be too. I might regret spraying those two sprays. Oh my god. Very, very, very almost chocolatey. Patchouli, jasmine. This is very grown. This might be a little too grown for me. This also has pistachio in it. So it's trying to give a gourmand, nutty facet to a very familiar DNA. This is so strong. This is so freaking strong. I don't even know what else to say. And that's coming from me right now while I'm congested. Yeah, this is only winter only for me. And definitely one that I will be spraying in like pressure points. I will not be overspraying this. I told you all when I first got this, I sprayed this one time and the entire room was filled for hours. So stand by for my fully formed thoughts on this. You can hear it even choking me up because of how strong and potent this is. So if you are a jasmine lover, if you are a pistachio lover, if you are, grown enough to really like a earthy, intense patchouli, get your nose on this one. I'm going to test this one out and see if it's going to stay here. And if it does stay here, just know it will be a cold weather fragrance only. stand by for my fully formed thoughts. But again, during the month of December, and because it's cold, I want to spend time getting to know Angel Stellar from Mugler. Another one I plan on spending time with this month is a new addition courtesy of the team at Joma Shop. They sent this over. This is Mancera's Instant Crush, and I already did an unboxing with you all, so you all have seen this pretty pouch. And here is the bottle yet again. This is definitely along the lines of a Baccarat DNA. Really spicy, sweet, airy, very sexy, and also very strong. I haven't worn this one just yet. I have tested it before, and I find this to be a bit less disappearing acts than Baccarat, and also a more affordable price point to Baccarat, while still giving, you know, that similar saffron-y DNA. This is good. This is nice. And I'm excited to get to know it this fall and winter. I'm going to be layering with this and everything, because while it's elevated and sophisticated, I also feel like there's an ease to it. So stand by and watch for my fully formed thoughts in a future video. And sound off in the comments if you have Instant Crush in your collection. This is a very popular fragrance from this house. But shout out to Joma Shop for giving me my first Mancera addition to my collection. Again, this is Instant Crush. Alright, I don't want this video to be too long. So the last one I'm going to add to the tray for the month is Xerjoff's Cosmopolitan line's Italica. This is, I think, the first Xerjoff addition to my collection, but also the first fragrance ever sent to me from the team at Twisted Lily. I will not be spraying this on a tester strip because it is a beast mode, really milky, lactonic, nutty, sweet fragrance. It is perfect for the holiday season. It is delicious, but also really bougie. My girl Saffronia is in this, and oh my god, if you enjoy smelling like a nutty toffee cookie, but maybe like a bougie, like Dubai version of that, very luxurious, Italica is the one. This is one that a little bit goes a very, very, very long way. You see, I'm not spraying it on a tester strip. And you also don't want to overspray this because you will get nauseous. And I can tell you that from lived experience. Regardless, a perfect, just almondy, milky, sweet, decadent, luxe fragrance that I'll be reaching for during the holiday season specifically is Italica from the Cosmopolitan line of Xerjoff. Alright folks, I don't want to make this video too long, not to mention my nose is clocking out. I'm getting congested again, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up my fragrance tray here. Make sure you sound off in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Let me know what fragrances you have lined up for the month, and let me know if you have tried or if you're interested in trying any of the fragrances that we discussed today. Of course, if you are interested in trying or buying any of the fragrances that we discussed, make sure to shop via any available links, discounted links, or discount codes down below in the description box, because it really helps me out. After commenting on this video and on your way to watching another video of mine, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Please, please, please be safe. Stand by for the Sit Explore haul, because I'm sure I'm going to buy something. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.